Give it up for Lee White.
How you guys doing tonight? Yeah, I'm happy, really happy to be here. I've been sick these past a couple years. I'm afflicted with BIV. Have you guys ever heard of it?
No.
No, it's being black in Vancouver. All 9 of us are afflicted by it. It's bad, really bad. Symptoms include people knowing your ass is not from here, so, that's one thing I run into a lot, actually. It's weird, people always, before they even hear me speak, they walk up to me, where you from? Where you from, and how long are you staying? How long are you visiting? I'm like, Karen, I've been working with you for 3 years. This is why I keep my headphones on even when I'm not listening to music. I don't want to talk to you, actually. I like to fuck with people's heads, though, really. Like, I started to, mess with people and stuff like that. Like, a couple came up to me the other day and was like, oh, so, where are you from and how long are you staying? I was like, oh, he Mao, no English. They was like, oh, and just walked away and shit. And while they was walking away, I heard the wife look at her, even the black people in Vancouver speak Chinese. I was like, whoa, shit, whoa. It was very weird. My brother's weird, he's black. That's not why he's weird, he's a black guy that likes to go camping, and I don't know how much you guys know about that, but if you watch the Outdoor Network, you won't see many episodes in Compton or Harlem or anything like that. You're not gonna see us on the network. He asked me to go one day, and I was offended. I was like, what the hell? I'm trying my best not to be evicted, and you asking me to sleep outside voluntarily for a couple nights? Nah, bro, I can't do it. He was like, bro, you should get to practice because I know your situation and I'm not letting you borrow any more money. I was like, damn, you're right, I'm coming, Well, as soon as we got out there, I knew the trip was going to be really bad because as soon as we got out there, we got out to the sticks and, our car breaks down. I'm like, oh my God, we start arguing back and forth. I'm like, dude, you got me out here in the middle of nowhere. It's 95 degrees and the sun's not even out. There's a smell coming from either me, you, or something dead outside, I don't know. And we don't know who's gonna show up first, triple A or triple K, Oh. Oh, yeah, so that was my camping trip. It was not good. You guys ever been in a public bathroom and saw the signs that all employees must wash their hands? You guys ever seen that? Yeah. It's weird to me. It's like everybody should wash their hands is a thing. Maybe that's what it should say. I've never been having lunch with somebody or dinner with somebody and they're like, hey Lee, is that urine dripping down your hands onto your forearm? And I'm like, why, yes it is, but don't worry, I don't work here. I should probably apply for the job, though, because I've been looking for a job. You guys ever had, a really bad job interview, and, you just get up in the middle of it and quit before you don't get the job? I just look for excuses. I stand up hey, you know what? I'm seeing how this is going. It's like you're breaking up with them before they break up with you. I'm seeing how this is going. I saw Todd eating a lunch that didn't have his name on it. Sherry looks like a gossip. We're not going to get along. You know what? I think I'm out of here, and I turn around and just walk away. But I'm trying to live, very truthfully, my truth, and which means, I try not to lie, or I just want to be very truthful. So it doesn't do well at job interviews. You guys know the questions they ask you, right? So tell us a little bit more about yourself. I'm like, I'd rather not. I actually want this fucking job. I can actually give you the number to my, parole officer or my therapist. They can probably explain my situation a little better to you. Or I know you guys know this one right here. Why do you want to work here? It's ever since I was a child, I've always had, the drive and want to not be homeless. That's why. And I saw you guys were hiring on Kijiji, so I came in. You guys don't do background checks, do you? Speaking of living a truth, how you guys? I did this thing for a whole week. I pronounced words that how they were actually written. So lasagna. I said. Lasagne. That sounds like a girl I grew up with in my neighborhood. Hey, Lasagne, how you doing? or February, February, you know, like it's really jacked up. Try to like look in the mirror into yourself and say February, like how it's actually spelled. Like it's weird. And I thought to myself, I'm like, why is it spelled like this? But I feel like everybody came together and was like, you know, this is Congress talking, you know. They forced our hand on this Black History Month thing. We gotta pick a month to do it. Which month can we pick? And one of the senators stepped out and said, the one with the fucked up spelling in only 28 days. That's my time, y'all. This is Lee right here. Give yourself a hand. You've been great. Shout out to y'all. Thank you.
Give it up for Lee White. All right.